let's go ahead and talk about this Marlon stuff. What's going on, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a good day today. There is a lot of allegations going on with Marlon. I think he might be nerfed, bro. Now, he was exposed for like selling pics and videos to gay men and also doing FaceTimes with them. This was all according to this girl. Like, this girl was like his ex-girlfriend and came out and just basically exposed his entire life, saying that he never was homeless. You know, Marlon like prided himself on never drinking. She said that that was cap. She just basically said like his whole life that he portrayed on the internet was not what people think it is. And this tweet ended up blowing up. It got like 2.2 million. I ended up actually catching it when it had like 200,000 views, which is crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the clips. So this is, I guess, some of the videos that he was doing. What the fuck is he saying?
H under the clock, H under the clock, H under the clock.
H under the clock? What does that mean? And then some people also posted this video right here. It's like a 5-second video.
I just want to stroke my penis to every single one of y'all. I don't care if you're 12.
I don't know where they find this clip, bro. The thing about the internet, your whole past is gonna get pulled up in front of you, bro. It is scary what people will pull out of the vault, bro. And the thing about this whole situation is like, it's people that he knows. Like an ex-girlfriend, and even his brother was talking about the whole situation. But I don't think it's crazy that he was selling pics and videos. This is just like the sketch situation. Can you really fault bro for getting a bag? If you look at his DM, look at this. Would you sell pics and cash app you $1,000? Bro, he getting $1,000 to sit here and act like he beating his meat, bro. Really? I don't think that's that big of a deal. Okay, he wasn't homeless. That wasn't a big deal either. I think the biggest thing was him saying like, even if you're 12.
I'm gonna stroke my penis to every single one of y'all. I don't care if you're 12.
See, I don't care if you're 12. Like, he was trying to be on some edgy humor shit. This was all before the situation that he had with NizzyHypeTalks, where he made like a joke with Nor, kind of saying something similar along those lines. And a lot of people in the comms was saying that he was weird and they had like all this stuff to say about him, right? Obviously, he had his whole situation with Yusuf as well. And so he went ahead and typed in the 5-star comment. I think he typed in everybody's com. He said, yo, 5-star, I apologize to Nor and Max. Also want to say sorry to y'all for real. No excuses, just apologizing. I should have known better not to joke about shit like that. Just wanted to apologize for making y'all and Max look bad. Again, I'm sorry, y'all. None of this shit will ever happen again. Loves 5-star, love Max, right? All those clips that we just saw was before this situation right here. So he obviously learned from his lesson and knows that he shouldn't be joking around like that, right? It's really just a matter of people digging up his past. And the reason why people are digging this shit up is because bro is literally going absolutely crazy right now in streaming. That Disney stream that he had with him, Lacey, McKinley, and Sadie, that shit ended up getting him a peak viewership of 30,000 viewers, bro. And he was holding 23,000 of those 30,000 people for 7 hours straight. So imagine this is somebody that you know who was grinding and shit starts taking off and all of a sudden he act like he don't know you anymore, like he used you. This was what was going on during the stream. He was like rizzing up this girl Sadie. He looking in her eyes. His ex-girlfriend, excuse me, alleged that he was fucking her behind the scenes and they were just together 2 weeks ago. So obviously she feels some type of way. She's gonna feel you. So she's gonna, obviously girls do this shit out of spite to try to air you out and make you look bad. And everybody in the comments was saying, we rocking with Marlon, W Marlon, I do the same shit. Marlon cracking Sadie, W mans. Like he doesn't even look, the situation's not even really making him look bad. Here's what she had to say though.
Before all of this, he's always lived with me. When we didn't have our apartment that we have right now, we still have our apartment. When we didn't have our apartment, he was living at home with my mom. He was streaming from my mom's basement. He was never homeless. Never in New York. He was never homeless.
Bro, it was like literally a New York trip where he said he just ran out of money for an Airbnb. What? What she's saying doesn't even make sense. He was on a trip to New York. He didn't live in New York. Everybody knows that.
Using people. He talked to a girl in London. Lula was her name. She was just like a fan or whatever, somebody that thought she was she thought he was attractive, DMing him on Instagram. He responded because he saw an opportunity for him to go out to London.
Yeah, so he was a hobosexual. I don't think that's crazy, bro. If I'm Marlon, I know I look good as shit and I got pulled with any girl, I would be doing the exact same thing. That's what happens when you put pretty men on a pedestal like that. You know what I mean? Like he was just running game. And she's mad that he ran game on her and it wasn't the other way around. Chat, let me know. Would you do the same thing? Yes or no?
Her manipulated her to thinking that they were going to be in a relationship or that he was into her just for him to stay at her parents' house. She was trying to hold his hands, kiss him, whatever. Like he was sleeping in her bed, like in her room at her parents' house.
That's not even crazy.
Used family friends in New York and in San Francisco that had a house just to stay there. He promised to pay them, never paid them. They broke up 2 weeks.
What does that have to do with her? That's literally between the people who own the home and him. That has nothing to do with her. She's over here just saying a bunch of shit to try to make him look as bad as possible because she's mad that he moved on from her. And he didn't bring her to fucking America and he's not doing content with her. And they were together. I seen videos of them together, bro. Like it's all over TikTok, like old videos and shit. She's just mad that she's old news and that he bossed up and she probably put all this effort into a relationship that didn't end up actually working out. Is Marlon cooked? Hell no, he's not cooked. I kind of overreacted when that situation happened because I didn't understand the severity of it. But looking at everything, it's really not that crazy. I'm sorry, bro. Family over everything. This dude, his brother is already getting flack. Look at the comments. He probably conspired with her. Bro just dealing with a crazy ex. They acting like he killed somebody. You supposed to stick up for your brother no matter what. Do you see what I'm saying? They over here. Like even his brother is airing him out. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's family over everything. That's some shit you handle behind closed doors, not with the internet. And the thing is, his brother has always been trying to get on. Ever since Marlon got motion, he was like, oh, I talked to my brother and I'm trying to come to America. He don't want you to come to America because you're fucking fake and you're an opportunist. If I was Marlon, I would not want to be, I probably wouldn't even talk to him. I'm not even going to lie. I wouldn't want him to come to America either. And he saw it as, oh, Marlon is jealous because they're going to like me more. He feels like he's superior to him. The dude is lame.
To sit here.
And I know it sounds like I'm glazing Marlon, but it's just due to the fact that people are blowing this situation out of control. And these two are really using it as an opportunity to farm as much clout as they possibly can off of his back.
Like, he did wrong, she did wrong. Like, bro, we all been desperate in different situations. I feel like we all been doing some stuff when you're mad or when you're feeling frustrated. But I'm gonna leave that to the people, you know, because that's not my situation. Like I said, I'm just doing my thing. I care for him. I hope they can solve it somehow.
What is that?
Like, you know, maybe not them, but like, yeah, I don't even know the situation, to be honest. I swear to God, like, I don't know the actual situation.
Does this sound like somebody who's a brother? Like, normally if you have a brother, you're supposed to stick up for your brother and be like, nah, I know my brother, he would never do anything like that. Even if he did behind the scenes, I know my brother, he's a good, upstanding person. He would never wrong nobody. That's what I would say. He would never wrong nobody. Like, he don't move that way. We grew up. Yeah, we know brothers fight and shit like that, but that's still my brother at the end of the day. He's still a good person. He didn't grow up like that. You know what I mean? But he over here trying to farm the situation, and it's like, bro, if you're somebody's brother, like, he's trying to get on by being in his brother's shadow. And at the end of the day, that's going to get you a lot of like attention at face value, but nobody's going to stay because you're not offering anything of value. When you're trying to like build a name for yourself in content, you're supposed to actually have some shit going for you, whether you're smart, whether you are, you know what I mean? Whether you're funny, whether you're like athletic, or you're doing like whatever talents and skills that you have to showcase them. Marlon, he got on by being athletic, looking good, doing his thing. It's like, yeah, he looked good too. Like, no, not like that, but I'm saying it in the sense that like he has some shit going for him, and it's like he could get so much further if he just focused and leaned into his own strengths. You feel me? Sensei, was good.
He definitely needs it right now. Bro, I need him too, to be honest, but I'm gonna leave that to him because I don't even know if he actually wants me to.
Ha, he sounds heated. He sounds bitter. Did you hear that? We talking about the Marlon situation. Did you hear that? That tells you everything you need to know. I need him too, but I don't know if he wants to talk to me.
I swear to God, like, I don't know the actual situation. He definitely needs it right now. Bro, I need him too, to be honest, but I'm gonna leave that to him because I don't even know if he actually wants me to.
See, it sounds like he distanced himself from his brother. And then he also went on to say that he wasn't actually homeless and it was all an act for his streaming content. This is just such a good brother, right?
We never helped him when he was homeless, bro. People don't understand this is all games. Like, y'all actually think he was homeless. Come on now, bro. Be smarter than that, man. Be smarter than that, bro, please. That's also like one thing. Like, there's so much stuff you guys like think I don't know, bro. I'm his brother. Like, I could tell you so many things that none of y'all don't even know. Like,
does that not sound like blackmail?
About certain stuff. Not I'm talking not no bad stuff. I'm just saying about this, like the whole setup about streaming. You know what I mean? Y'all actually believe in some shit, like, you know what I mean? So you just gotta understand it's all a mind game.
Not gonna lie, L for faking homeless, bro. Bro, is it really that deep? Let's be honest. Is it really that deep that he faked being homeless? It's not the end of the world. It just is what it is. Who cares?
So people be sending me DMs saying like, "Oh my God, you wasn't there for him when he was homeless." Like, homeless when? Like, come on, man, bro. Use your little brain. Use your little brain, bro.
This page, Clip Season, put out a fake story about Marlon saying that he got dropped by Polo. First off, he's not signed to Polo. He's signed to a modeling agency that booked him a gig with Polo. And I went to their Instagram. They have his picture in a carousel. I thought that they took the picture down, but turns out it's still up. So this was literally fake news. Why? To just farm engagement and get $20, bro. Off 1.2 million views.
I signed with IMG Models, bro. They are a very it's the top model agency in the world. Not just as a model, but as their first streamer, bro, to their program.
If they would have dropped them, you would have heard the message from IMG Models, but they didn't say anything, and it would have got posted everywhere. Even Lacey went ahead and spoke about the situation, and he basically just said it was none of his business because he only knew Marlon for 2 months anyway. So whatever Marlon got going on in his past, that's on him, and he's right. I don't know why people are trying to lump Lacey into the mix, bro. Like, I know that they collaborated, but that's literally all that it was a friendship and a collaboration. You're not going to know somebody's full background if you've only been around them for 2 months.
I know this is going to be my chat the entire day, so might as well just say something. I'm going to be honest. Y'all are saying address it. There's nothing for me to address. It's not me, okay? That's not my drama. It's not my issue. I did not know Marlon when any of that shit happened. I didn't even know he existed on the planet. You know, we met 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really my thing to address. It's not my issue. So stop saying to address it. I'm not addressing shit. It has nothing to do with me at the end of the day. That's all I'm gonna say on it too. That's literally all I'm speaking on it.
Lacey a grown man. He can't control. Literally, he's a grown ass man, bro. Aiden even spoke about the situation.
Explain the Marlon situation. I called Marlon today. I'm gonna keep it a buck with everyone. I don't give a fuck, bro. I know what it's like to be canceled. I know what it's like to be treated like shit.
Damn, Aiden is a real one.
I know what it's like to be called out and all these people.
Do you think this will ruin his... I'm sorry, I'm pausing. Do you think this will ruin his chance of joining FaZe? Let's play this clip first, and then I'll talk about that.
React and make you look crazy. Bro, he's not weird, bro. He made little jokes that are fucked up and shit, bro. We all have, bro. Like, the fuck? Y'all just want to look for any reason to get him the fuck up out of there, bro. I called him. Nobody's calling him. He said, hey, I needed this. I said, Marlon, you don't gotta ever thank me for calling you, bro. You know, I've been there, bro. I've been there before where, like, he didn't even do shit that bad. Real shit.
Is this mine?
Yeah, take it.
You didn't drink it?
No, why would I drink it Prime? I got Prime 2 right here. So I called Marlon. He's getting canceled for things you say. My thing is this, bro. Y'all gotta understand some shit. All streamers have done some fuck shit or made jokes and shit, and y'all all came around and whatever, bro.
Yeah, I think everybody has cracked a bad joke. I just think it's just bad for your PR, bro. Hey, and this is coming from me. You know how many mistakes I fucking made. You know how many mistakes I fucking made. I'll say that. That's why I said it's not that big of a deal.
Marlon,
especially because it was some shit from the past, bro. Like, they dug in his past to pull that out. And he's already learned from his lessons.
Is a good dude. I called him on the phone today, bro. Lacey, that's your man. You better fucking defend him, bro. I love you, Lacey, and I believe in you. You better defend him, bro. That's a real friend for you, bro. That's a good friend right there, bro. That dude is always down to do content. I'm still down to sponsor their trip and do what the fuck they want to do. I told Marlon, I said, remember who is reacting weirdly to your shit right now. Remember who's not picking up your calls. Remember who's calling you out for weird shit. Remember that, because guess what? When this shit dies out in a month or two, they're going to all come around and start sucking your dick again.
Man, a month or two. It's just going to die in a week and a half. And eventually everybody's going to pick back up. And the reason why they distance themselves is because they don't want to be caught in that bullshit. And they don't want to put their neck on the line. Nobody will ever put their neck out on the line for you, bro, in this life. Nobody will ever risk what they got for you in this life.
Marlon, I told him the same shit. Bro, it's not hard to understand that, bro. Chat, he's not a weird dude. Like, he's not weird. I'm telling y'all, he's not weird. Yeah. I promise you he's not weird. I told Marlon the same shit. I said, Marlon, if I would not called you if it was that weird. He's not really a fucking pedophile, bro. Are y'all crazy? They trying to get him up out of here like academics. Ak is not a fucking pedo. Marlon is not a fucking pedo. Have y'all seen Marlon? He's beautiful.
Yeah, even Ak had a similar situation where he was talking about, remember the NorG, it's always NorGXD, but yeah, that NorGXD shit, and Ak didn't even give a fuck. He just kept it pushing. and things just eventually went back to normal.
Full. He's not good, bro. What? Chat, he
Act was weird for that, but like they tried to say that he was grooming him. He was not grooming him.
the fuck? Your dream bitch. And I'm glazing, sure. But I'm being for real, bro. Come on, bro. He's not weird, bro. He's a good dude. And that's why when I was first heard about Marlon, I was like, bro, what's the catch, bro? This guy's good looking.
He said, okay, he was about to glaze. I think Yoxic had made a post about Jason talking about the potential FaZe members, and he left out Marlon's name. So a lot of people thought that it was over with for bro.
Nah, FaZe Walito, FaZe Yugi, FaZe Arky, FaZe Nor, FaZe D-Lu, FaZe T-Banks.
Yeah, so he didn't end up saying Marlon's name. A lot of people are thinking that he's cooked. It's literally like the Sketch situation all over again, bro, except this time, people are not running to his defense like how they did Sketch. Remember when the whole Sketch situation happened and the internet literally backed him and they made everybody who spoke out about him look crazy? That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. All these streamers low-key got a crazy pass. In 1 week, he'll be good. Yeah, he'll be straight in a week. He's not gonna say his name while people are kicking dirt on it, for sure. I mean, Sketch ain't do nothing. He just gay. Yeah. I mean, Marlon got like pedo. But I think they kind of forced like the pedo allegations on him. He didn't really do nothing. Here's my opinion on the situation. I just think that Marlon is at a point where his career is beginning to take off. And a lot of people who used to be in his life are no longer in his life. And he just did what he did he did what he needed to do in order to elevate. And those people feel left behind and they're bitter and they're trying to just bring them back down. Because that's how it is when you try to elevate, bro. Anytime you try to come up, anytime that you try to tell people, it's always the people that's closest to you. They'll always try to bring you back down. They always try to tear you down. They never try to build you up. The moment that things start going good for you is the moment that they start giving you props. So I just think it's one of those situations where it's like you can never tell people your goals and your dreams. You can never open up. You just got to always do your own thing and you just got to move. You just got to move on your own, bro. Obviously, that girl was she was just mad because he moved on. He's doing content with bitches and all the bitches want him. Other than that, though, YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We did all of this live. Make sure you join the Twitch. We do all these discussions. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. So please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I am out.